Hello everybody, Excalibur here with another unboxing, and this is from Kickstarter as well. It is a lovely game by someone by the name of Jerason Banes. I believe that's his name. Yep, Jerason Banes. Interesting first name. The cool thing is the game was only $1 on Kickstarter, and I backed the deluxe. Disclaimer, I backed this personally. I did not receive this as a gift or as a review copy. So everything in here is based on me purchasing and not coerced in any way, shape, or form. All the opinions in this video are my own. So we've got everything out of the bubble wrap envelope. Wonderful way to ship it, by the way. And we have Stellar Armada. Yep. I tried to set it up so that I didn't have the autofocus issues like I have been. So it does adjust for brightness, but at least you can see these. Now, this comes in two different things. Let me take a look at my reward. So I got the 4-player deluxe. Now, each of these boxes handles 2 players. And I've got a Kickstarter edition, and I've got the base Skirmish edition. Now, this is a space combat game where you play against another person. I wanted the ability to go up against 4 people in a group, but to also do a versus series with this game in mind. Now, basically what you do, it's space combat using dice and cubes and a whole bunch of other stuff, and we'll find out what those components are. Now, we get 2 copies of these here, and it's going to come with 4 player mats, instructions. It will have 28 cubes, 2 dice per box, and then print and play files. So let's take a look. I'm not sure exactly what's in each box, so I always start with the base set first, and we'll get the X-Acto knife of face maiming. I'm going to go ahead and run it on some cardboard here really quick to clean it off. I was trimming up something that had glue on it earlier. This thing is an all-purpose face maimer, and sometimes I use it to maim the faces of model kits. So that's what happens. Let's go ahead and get this unwrapped. The cool thing about the deluxe versions, they come in this wonderful shiny deck box. So you can pop it in your pocket. I don't have a shirt pocket, but you can pop it in your pocket and go. Now let's see here. This should come with 2 player mats, 3 blue dice, 3 red dice, and 14 crystal markers. I'm going to show you them in my hand because I don't have a camera facing down yet. I am trying to get that taken care of, but I have very few places to actually mount the camera and a really good recording surface. Over here, you can't see. You can see my Adirondack chair, but over here I have a table set up for doing unboxings. You may have seen a couple of them where I tried to deal with the lighting issues and stuff in my office. I have it right next to a window, hoping that the natural light would come in and fix it, but it just didn't work out. So I had to get some lighting systems and kits, and now I've got to figure out a way to get the light in the proper place. I am not a videographer, so I really need to do some studying up and perfecting what I'm trying to do here. Well, let's crack open this box and see what's inside. It was shrink wrapped, and it looks like everything is in plastic baggies. So here we go. Plastic. Okay, yeah. We have a plastic baggie full of different cubes. We've got yellow. It looks like clear pink. Let's see if you can see those. Yeah, you can sort of see it. Yellow and red and green. And then we've got blue and red dice. 3 of each. And they're tiny so that they fit in the box. So this is pretty fine. I guess you could call these clear rather than pink. And there's only 2 of them. There's 4 yellow, 5 red, and 2 blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 red, 3 green, a yellow, 2 clear, and 2 blue. I don't know what they are all for because I did not read the instructions or anything. So I am very clueless about the game. but I am very, very happy to have it. Empty deck box, and here we are. We've got the player mats. Let me just make sure that they're not stuck together. Okay, there's one, there's two. So here are the player mats. They are identical, so I'll show you one. See here? There we are. This is your ship down here, I know that, and this is where you place all your cubes for damage and everything. And up here are point something or other. So I think the single cube goes up here, and then you're going to have little cubes down the back. As you can see in this image here, it's not going to focus because I've got it to not autofocus, but you can sort of see it. Now the skirmish rules, we have components to Star Cruiser mats, which are these guys, 14 marker tokens, and 6-sided dice. So we have this set up, and I can show you the back of this one. It's got a barcode on there so that you can do stuff. So it goes through setup, gameplay, shields, repair, weapons, reactor, and engines. Ah, there we go. The shields are yellow, the repairs are green cubes, the weapons are red cubes, the reactor is the pink cubes, the engines are the blue cubes. So apparently you have to roll certain numbers and get it. So this is 10 to 15 minutes for 2 players ages 13 plus. So this is a perfect game for at least filler games, and possibly for the Versus series that I run on my channel. Now here are the 4-player instructions, and here I believe, well, these are the 4-player instructions here. So it shows you how you can attack and stuff like that, and defend. Yep, so you need 2 copies of the deluxe edition. It tells you how to attack and everything based on the diagram. Now on the back we have our solo, which is solo instructions, which I might be doing some solo games to get used to it, but it's got the full AI actions and targeting and all that. I'll have to read up on that. I think the barcode here will actually get me to a website with more in-depth. So that was the deluxe skirmish. Let's open the Kickstarter only. Come here. Knife of face maiming. We have another face to maim. Hopefully not mine. I've actually cut my thumb open with one of these while working on a soft resin kit, and like an idiot, I was going like this along the thing and went right into my thumb, and it was not a good thing. Luckily, I was in the service at the time, the United States Air Force, and I was right across the street from the hospital, so I went and got some stitches. But overall, I chalk it up to being stupid and young and not paying attention to what I'm doing. So here is the Stellar Armada Kickstarter Edition, and again, it's got a little baggie on the inside. And this one has black and green dice, but the cubes are all the same. So you have distinct dice, but identical cubes. And I think they should all split up exactly between the 2 players. So you get 1, 3, 1, 1, and 1. Yeah, there's 3. Yeah, that's how it works. So you end up having 7 each. So green and black and red and blue. So that can easily handle the entire thing. I wonder if the player mats are different. And no, they're the same. They're identical. So here we are. And on the backs of each, we've got the skirmish rules, and then we've got the 4-player and the solo rules. So overall, that's not too bad. I might be able to fit them all into one and not have to worry about it. But it's a microgame, and I like microgames a lot. Let's get these put back in here. I don't want to lose any of the bits because it's a wonderful thing. Now, these are definitely 8.5 by not 8.5. I'm not thinking US letter. These are 63.5 by 88, the standard Magic the Gathering card. So if you wanted to sleeve these, you could easily do so by using any Ultra Pro or Mayday 7077 or 7041. Since these are generally not going to be shuffled, You could probably use the almost a penny sleeves, the 7105s from Mayday, or the standard thickness, which is 7041s from Mayday. Though if you really want to get swanky, you get the 7077s, and because it's got stuff on both sides, you're going to want the clear sleeves. The Magic the Gathering with the opaque backs are not going to work well for this game. So there you have it. We have unboxed and looked at the components in Stellar Armada by Jerason Banes. That's what I'm gonna have to pronounce it that way. And this is a small microgame space combat simulation for 2 players for 1 box, or 4 players with 2 boxes. I guess you could go to 6, but that might get a little convoluted. And based on this, it said like 10 to 15 minutes, but it says 1 to 4 players. I'd say that 10 to 15 minutes probably goes to 20, 25 if you go for the full 4 players. So, I backed this on Kickstarter, and I think you might be able to order it from. You might want to check the Kickstarter page. The link will be in the description. But there you have it. Stellar Armada Skirmish by Jerason Banes.